welcome back to Airport ACEO and RawSlowGaming. And yeah, we are still extending our new wing here, so to say, and our airport. And we are steadily expanding and working forward to getting our airport more beautiful and more properly working with all the services that you like and everything like that. Slow and steady, as always, here on RawSlowGaming. So at the moment we are pretty close to opening the next two medium stands here for our airport. We have extended the foundation here all the way for this wing, and we also did this taxiway, but we are missing the taxiway pass, so that is actually what we'll start with here today, I think. And yeah, we are on a little bit of a newer alpha here as well, and hopefully that will mean that we have a little bit of a more stable version than we have had before. So we have had some few problems before with some path finding issues and things like that, but it seems to be working a little bit better. And our seating area here by the entry exit to the terminal certainly seems to be extremely popular, so we might need to fix that. And quite interesting, we have a sort of pause here behind the information screens here by our check-in area. And yeah, some people take those places to walk on an airport. I know by the fact that I'm a little bit of that myself when I'm at an airport. Know quite well where I need to go, especially if after reading one of these information panels, just going right through behind where no one is standing, because then there seems always to be a little bit of a group before them trying to sort out where they are actually need to be going and things like that. And anyway, as we started, we did have actually a bad airline satisfaction for a little while, but that is back up to green and now, so that seems to have fixed itself, so to say. But we'll get to what I actually said, the taxiway pass system. So yeah, we have lined this up correctly. So we'll just add in like that, and we'll demolish this whole taxiway pass, but it's unfortunately active right now, so we'll have to demolish it a little bit later, I guess. And yeah, we should also add in, I see, one more blip here at least. So there we go. Let's see actually if we can't demolish this now. This bit, no, active taxiway. Probably this aircraft that are going to use it. After that we can hopefully demolish it and get back on track. We are not playing Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator at the moment, at least. So demolish active taxiway. It really shouldn't be an active taxiway. Demolish. Yep, there we go. Alright, one more that are going to pass through here, so should be alright pretty soon, hopefully. That's why, yeah. No, we don't want to delay it. We want to demolish this too. Alright, there we go. So, not too sure actually how we have set this up, but I think it's one way over here. Both ways here, and both one way up and one way down, I guess. But they are all going to choose this one and down now, of course. And then we should have one way here. Yeah, we should have one way here, and that way we shouldn't be disturbing the small planes, but they are using very little of this runway actually, so it shouldn't be any real problem with that. And I think we also said that we would open up the new 2 stands here this episode, so let's get into that. So we need some more flooring here. We'll use the same as before. Alright, and a little bit smaller and a little bit of a sort of bug that it didn't take completely the first time. It drove back as I did what I just did there, but it worked that time, so that's good. And let's have 2 boarding desks here, so it should be like this. Well, it should be like that. And we are having them one time wrong here. Yeah, that's most natural. And we'll keep not delaying any flights at the moment. And we're still having a little bit of path issues here. That they can't find their way. But we really shouldn't have any real problems with that, in my opinion. So we should be doing this here. So we are 2 times between, and we are starting on... Where are we starting? We are starting on this time. Oh, this time. Yeah, and 2 between. And 2 between. And the same here, right? Yeah. Yes. I think we will certainly a little bit later down the line, maybe the next episode, or even maybe in this, we could hustle around or mix in a little bit with the colors on the seating, for example, to try and make it look a little bit neater than it currently is, or a little bit less bland, you could say, also, because at the moment, yeah, the airport is looking pretty bland, and yeah, just really doing pretty bland stuff, in my own honest opinion, so to say. We did manage to get those 2 bathrooms in as well, last episode, and also 2 bathrooms for our ground level. And we have the shop here, of course, and then we have 2 small restaurants here. So I think that's actually pretty good, and I think we should maybe think about adding in a little bit of more service, and after we have opened up these 2 new gates, I think we should be thinking about new services. So the question is, what service will we enable, and how do we plan that to make that work properly? That is the question. So I kinda want to have it here. I think this is a pretty good hub central for having some services. And we can have it run underground. The trouble here is we don't really have any space whatsoever to move it upside here, but we could here maybe. So let's see if we can't add that in right now, actually. So let's see here. Tunnel down, road tunnel service. Yeah, road tunnel service down. Alright, so going down this way here. Yeah, and it should be going up. Service tunnel up. Can't build on this floor. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so where should it be? Could be there, but I don't really like it there. I have to have it one tiny away at least. Let's try and see how that looks. And I put it the wrong way. Yeah, so we'll have to destroy that at least. Let's see here. Let's try this again. Road tunnel up. service like so. And like that. It should work. No. Why is it like that? That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Alright, so another try. One last try. So it's obviously the way around, or no, round tunnel, service tunnel up. And I want it to be then. It must be like that. Must be like that. Right, so yeah. Yeah, I understand it now. So like that. Yeah. So that's correct. Let's do some service road here. So we want to too wide, like that at least. Now, which service should we go in first here? I'm thinking that garbage is what you are going to want on all planes, really. So that's really the case, and after that you most certainly will have the catering, and the icing will only really weather dependent, so that is of course something we'll look into later. And baggage the same. It's not really the way anymore that baggage is really necessary or something that you need to think about in the same manner or length or necessity as it was before, so to say. Nowadays it's quite usual to just do or have the planes with hand baggage. So let's see here. So catering depot, I haven't actually played around with this anything, so you guys will be the first to see here, for me to see how it works for me. And damn, this structure were much bigger than I'd like to, and that's for sure. So we can't have it like that now, that's impossible. Can have it like that though. Kinda like that solution. It's not too bad, at least. And yeah, sorry again, or sorry if the sound is jumping a little bit, or so to say. I'm trying to do my best to set up the mic correctly here, or the new mic and the boom arm correctly, so we all get the best sound out of this. That's really, after all, the main objective with the new boom arm and everything like that. So let's see here. We'll check here on the airport infrastructure and see. I guess we will not have anywhere close now. Catering depot much too big. And yeah, so the catering depot will need to be somewhere else. But we could have some baggage handling here, maybe, if we want to. But yeah, at least it's a way for them to get around here easier. So that's, we always have that, so to say. And speaking of that, let's we can fill in the service road here, one level down at least. So we'll have a service road like that. That's correct. Yep, that were correct. So that should be built eventually. And waste depot should be built eventually as well. And speaking of building, are we done here? Yeah, we are. So let's see here. Commercial flights. And let's open the stand. Alright, we'll fix that. We need 2 more points of taxiway pass system here. Something that I quite often forget, as you see. Can't be on this floor. Yeah, we are on the wrong floor. Press to change you, and there we go. So like that, and now I should be able to open you. Yes, we are. And this should be medium stand 9. So let's change to that. Medium stand 9 and 10. 9 and 10 over here. like so. So we're up to, we have 21 stands right now, I think, on our airport. Yeah, we're actually not too busy here on our international side, or on the medium stands at least. And actually have very few passengers in our airport as well, but I guess that's about to change since the day is about to start. Let's see here. So we are a little bit late here on remote stand 3 and 2, it seems like. We're definitely late here on small stand 2, medium stand 3, and medium stand 4. It's all delayed, which is not too good. Passengers in security, 19 out of 10. Yeah, that seems a little bit wrong, or is it 10 out of 19? No, I guess not. Something is definitely wrong here for this one. Boarding passengers, 29 out of 10. Yeah, away it gone. So a little bit of a bug there as well, it seems like. So waste depot actually getting built there as well. And let's see here what to do next. Actually, I'm not at all used to having this much money that we are having at the moment. It's quite unusual for me, so a little bit lost what to do. But we are really going to, I guess, enable all services here pretty much one after another, and pretty darn soon. Baggage is going to be a hassle, because when you enable it, you'll enable it for all planes. We are quite good setup for these 2 wings or these 10 medium stands, but for our small stands, not so much, since it's so far away. And let's see here, speaking of things here, we are definitely going to use, I think we should have, and we will have, service road going up here as well, and we can have some stuff here, like the catering. I think it's a good place to have here, but for that to be working properly or look any nice at all, I think we need some fencing here alongside the terminal. So we'll do that, put that in right there. And could put in a security checkpoint here as well. But we'll stick with this one and do it a little bit different. And for next season, I guess we'll play it a little bit different. We'll not play it this hard and just try and plan and make something beautiful from the get-go, and not have it be so organic. So today that we are building here in this series, and yeah, still allowing the snow effect here. Really like the changes they have done in the weather, so that you get a little bit more realistic weather and things like that. And speaking of that, maybe we should put on the weather station, which you haven't really done here. So weather station, where can we have you? We'll put you here right by the tunnel, or in between here actually. That can be pretty nice looking. And let's see here. Do we have got this built? Yeah, I think we do. Yep. So request waste pickup. No, not really needed. But I think we need some vehicles. So let's check that. Economy, and go to procurement. Fuel truck? No, definitely not. Baggage handling service? Yeah, waiting to unlock. That is something we will get to later. Fuel trucks, pushback truck, stair truck, airside, shuttle bus, belt loader truck, service car, catering truck, de-icing truck, and aircraft cabin cleaning truck. Yeah, these are the guys that we need. let's say we can't do 10. We can maximum is 9 for some reason, but let's start with 9. 9 of those then, and see if that works. And let's check the operations here as well. So airport open, security enabled, it's good. Aircraft catering service and cleaning service disabled, yeah. So let's enable cleaning service. So flights coming in should now start to request cleaning. And yeah, actually we got cleaning process straight off. Not well, some are at 100% and some is a little bit. Don't quite understand that, but whatever. We'll see how that works. And requested services. So let's see here. Garbage. I don't know actually what that second one was. Yeah, oh yeah, alright. Boarding and deboarding. Should be. Yeah, deboarding and boarding. And let's see here. So I guess we should be looking a little bit how our airport is running, and we really sometimes should do a little bit of queues for the check-in area as well, or not the boarding desks as well. I don't really like how they're doing there, but then again, at airports most of the times there is no real queues, or at least not any real long queues for the boarding area. So I'm trying to keep it sort of realistic, so I just try to not really do it, so to say. So that's the reason behind that, really. And yeah, of course we will extend here this service road up to here, but that will depend a little bit on what we are going to do, if we're going to extend this wing even more up here or not. I'm not too sure yet how we will do it, but we'll see. But speaking on about things that how we are going to do, I think we should extend this runway towards east as much as we can, and then eventually, if we actually have this series running on this version or this save, when the large aircraft comes, we can take large aircrafts here at the top. But that is definitely a new monster that we will have to take care of, so to say, when that is coming, I think. But we'll see. One thing I really wish, sort of, from the developer, were that you could zoom out just a little bit more, so you could see your whole airport at once, so to say, and see the scale. Now you have to zoom out, and you have this, for me, example, all the top area of the map, so to say, is runway and taxiway. You scroll down, and then you have the terminal, and you see the scale here of sorts, but not really how big distances and things like that it really is. I think that could be an improvement for the game, but we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, this episode really me just flapping about some random stuff. I don't know if you have like that, and I'm not really sure what I'm about to do, but we should check on the cleaning, of course, here. So where are we requesting cleaning? So we are on medium stand 8, 9 and 10 should have request for that. So let's see here, cleaning in progress 37%, 7%. So where are the cleaning trucks then? That's the big question here. Cabin cleaning, yeah. And you are going to current parking, assigned parking, medium stand 8. Alright, are you sure that you are going to park on a stand forever. That seems a little bit wrong, but alright. So meaning that I 8. Let's actually check this right now, how this is working, and there we saw that we had minion stand 3 still occupied. And why is that? Pushback, wait, yeah, pushback. I don't know quite why, but pushback seems a little bit bugged as well. But I guess quite possibly it could be due to that we have this setup with the taxiway in here. We really should have more lines, so to say, and 10 aircraft for 1 wing or 2 wings like this is definitely on the brink to being a little bit too much, I'd say. Cleaning 12% in complete. Alright, so you get this little belt, I guess, of sorts, and the truck actually, yeah, belt, and the truck actually is putting down some extra support clamps, so it can handle the load, I guess. And yeah, pretty nice heating. No, it's not a ramp. It's well, it is a ramp, but not a conveyor, which I thought was. It's more like a jetway, it seems, but I'm not too sure how that actually works, or if it's supposed to be a conveyor belt or something similar like that. But cleaning is working, taking time, but it's working. So boarding started and everything else starting pretty done here, 2 hours in. Waiting on refueling and boarding. And boarding here, when will it open? Opens at 10:57. Yeah, we don't have any staff there. So I guess we might be a little bit short on airport staff as well. Feels pretty reasonable that we are actually. So let's actually, before we quit this episode, run a little bit of a batch of, let's see here, passenger service agents. I will just hire everyone here, and if we get up some new here in the next few seconds, I will slap them in as well, so to say. And that's not really the case, so we will not bother anymore. And there we got the boarding starting to come in and cleaning almost done here. And the plane is supposed to leave at 2, so we should be very early here actually, but we are having fuel here. And I think we are maybe a bit short on the refueling trucks as well. So let's actually check that also here before we end this episode. So vehicles, how many, sorry for that bad pronunciation of many. So we have 6 fuel trucks here. Yeah, 6 fuel trucks for over 20 stands. Seems to be a little bit on the short side at this stage of the game. So jet fuel, that's ordering, yeah, we can do 6 more, and we'll call it an episode right here, right now. So remember to smash that like button if you have enjoyed this, and also if you haven't done so already, remember to hit that subscribe button as well, and that small little bell notification so you don't miss out on any of the series that we post here daily at RawSlowGaming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.